I figured, I was just thinking, right? I was just thinking about everything, and I was like, I was talking to a guy today, right? And he was telling me about his career and how he got started and who he drives for now. And so I was like, dang, because he was trying to get hired to a different company, right? And so whether you know it or not, whether you're old, I'm sure if you're old head, you know that. But if you're a new driver, then you don't know that. Maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't know. But you have to have your CDL license for a certain amount of time before these new companies will hire you. And so he had his hazmat and everything. Oh, let me tell you what I'm cooking first. Today I'm cooking some chicken, rice, some kind of vegetables, beans or something, some kind of vegetable, and what else? Oh, hot water cornbread. Hot water cornbread. You gotta do that. So yeah, anyway, we were talking, and he was sharing with me coming he was driving for it. And I was like surprised that he was saying that they only paying him 41 cents per mile. And that's kind of like not really a local route, but it's kind of not too far, right? You're not going too far, like. But that was surprising to me because when I started CDL school and went over the road, it was like 56, and that was a couple years ago. So it's kind of weird. But anyway, I figured let me come on here and if you want to talk about school, we talk about school. If not, we talk about what I'm cooking. So I only got a couple pieces in there because I was cooking a lot for a lot of people. So I'm cooking rice, cook chicken first, and what I'm doing with this right now, all I'm doing is I'm gonna brown it a little bit, cook it a little bit, right, and then I'm gonna put it in the pot and add some of this right here in there, cream of chicken in there. Hey, how you doing? Cream of chicken in there, and this is some cornmeal. I'm using to cook the hot water cornbread. And we all know that Father's Day just passed recently. And I was those that have been following me for a while, I know what Father recently passed. And I was kind of like down in the dumps. I was like in a Father's Day blues state. And it's one thing not to want to call somebody. It's a whole different ballgame if you want to call somebody and you can't. So, that's how I was feeling like, want to talk to him, want to say something to him every Father's Day. And I couldn't do that, but, got to keep pushing on. So, yeah. You see the curry flavors? It's smelling good. It's smelling good already. It's starting to smell really good. So I'm gonna add an onion. I'm gonna add an onion to it too. And all the stuff, everything I have in here, I'm gonna put it in a pot and let it boil for about an hour or so, maybe longer than that. I don't know. We'll see. But part of the reason why people go out over the road, whether it's a woman truck or a male truck, about the reason why they go over the road so they can do better things for the people they love, people they care about. Whether they have kids, whether they don't have kids, whether they have a mom or anybody that they care about, they want to take care of and do better for. So that's why people go over the road. So I figured if it weren't for people talking about super all the time, and I always say, well, super, I don't know what I would do. What I would be doing right now besides driving. I was doing something else, but it gave me the opportunity to always be able to have a job. You know what I mean? So yeah. And one of the guys was saying, he was talking to a guy at this company, and the guy was telling him that trucking saved his life. And a lot of people feel like that. Especially if you got a record. If you got any kind of felony, and you trying to get a job out in the real world, sometimes the company won't hire you to try to get a job in. You can get a job driving a truck if you got a felony. As long as it's not too bad. So yeah. need my spoon. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody have a good day today? Good Tuesday today? I'm not gonna let it cook that long. I'm gonna let it brown a little bit. It smells really good, folks. Hold on 1 sec. 1 second. Let me go in here real quick. Let me get my stuff. Hold on. Real quick. And my specs. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, not the rice, not yet. Not cooking the rice yet. Not cooking the rice yet. Just cooking the chicken, browning chicken right now. Brown that up real quick. And I put a little hot pepper in there. Give it a little spice. Give it a little kick. Give it a little Asian kick. You like anybody like those wings from what you call it, from Checkers? They used to have those. I don't know if they still have them. I haven't been in a minute. But they were actually, when they first came out a couple years back, they were really good. But I don't know what happened with that. It's a whole other story for a whole other day. So yeah. Like I said, I'm taking everything that's in here. I'm gonna put it in my pot and let it cook for about, I don't know. I want to say about hour or so, maybe. Let's start on the rice. So let's do that. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way real quick. I'm gonna move the thing over here so y'all can see, so everybody can see what we're gonna do over here on this side of town. Yeah, let's move it over here real quick so you can see. So you can see we washed it. You gotta rinse your rice off once I pour it. If I can get this thing plugged in real quick. Yeah, plug it in real quick. But yeah, you have to rinse. You have to wash your rice. You can see. Okay, good. So yeah, let me see. Here's the rice. We have any rice. Guess what? Oh yeah, we got some. I was gonna say. Got a little bit. It's enough. A little dab will do. A little dab will do. So, put this little bit in here. Not too much. That's good like that. Don't need a lot. That's a lot. Just a little bit. I like to rinse it off until you don't see any white, any dirt. Go ahead and put this back. So yeah, rinse. And some people measure, but when you've been doing this for a long time, you pretty much can get an eyeball of what's going on, what you need to do, right? At least I do. At least I do and stuff. I saw something. You can't see her. That's pretty good. As good as grocery. Good as grocery. I'm just starting to tighten up too, so let's do that. Over there. That's all. Move everybody back over here. Back over here. Okay. Moving right along. Moving right along. Okay. Got that on. Oh, I got that. I add a little oil to my rice. Do you have some? Nah. Dang it. I usually add a little oil to my my rice, but because I put out of oil, so I'm gonna add a little butter to it. Give me 1 second. So I want this nice and brown so it can cook once it starts cooking. And before, I didn't say that, but before I cut it down a little bit. Before I clean it with a lemon, with a lime. I mean, clean the olive with a lime, and then I seasoned it, and then I put it in with a little olive oil and a little bit of butter to fry for a little bit. I put some garlic in there, some garlic, the hot pepper, and there you have it. So now, got some time here. Got a little time here, right? Rinse it off a little bit. Now you can do this how you want to, but I tend to put it in whole. If I had something to tie with, I would tie it, but I don't have anything to tie it with. So let me put that right there for a second. Put that in there real quick. Then, I put it? Oh yes, put it in. Smells really good, folks. Oh, hold on. Let's get some comments here. This being said, what's up? Yeah. You know how we do, nephew. You know how we do around here. You know how we do around here. Uh-oh. So now, pretty much good. I'm gonna add this water that I got here. A little bit of water with the curry powder in there. Let it simmer for a little bit. Get all the ingredients out of the pan, right? Yeah. Everything out of the pan, because it's going right in my pot. All that up. All that up. Okay. So now we're going to dump that inside here. Inside our pot. Not too much water. Uh-oh, shit. That wasn't very good. Made a mess, folks. Probably being loud, can't edit. Clean that up. I think I made a mess. So yeah, look. Put that on there. Put that water in there on top. I'm gonna add some more water to it too. Just clean this up like it's on the floor, no? Clean this up real quick. Hot. Hot. Can't edit it out, folks. What you see is what you get with me when you live. So, you get what you get. Wait a minute. Over here, next. Gotta make sure I clean up real quick before this is done. It goes off. It goes off and stuff. Yeah. Okay. That's what's on the floor too. I'm not really sure. Let me get a little bit of it up. Got the rest of it up there. Everything is done. Great. Great. There's one thing about curry. Stains. To stain. Yeah. Okay. So, see, I got my rice here, right? Rice here. Right here. Chicken. And see, the reason I'm not gonna put a lot of water in there, so I'm gonna add a little bit now. But the reason I'm not gonna put a lot of water in it, right, is because I'm gonna add my cream of chicken. I don't know if I showed everyone that. You might have missed it. You see? I'm gonna add this to it too. Wait. I'm gonna add this to it too. So, like half, just look over the chicken, just so it can cook, right? Just so it can cook. Like I said, cook for about and I'm gonna season it more, but I really don't have to. You wanna know why? Because when I add that cream of chicken, it's gonna do all the seasoning for me. Plus what I already have in there already. I already seasoned the meat already. The meat's already been seasoned. So, and then you know what? You know what I'm gonna do for y'all? Since I'm such a nice guy, I'm gonna do the hot water cornbread now. Even though, I don't have no family. Can't do the hot water cornbread. I don't have no oil. Oh man, I don't have any oil left. I can't do the hot water cornbread. Dang it. Another time. Anyway, you seen the gist of it. You seen the with that, I'll be back later. Maybe I'll go to the store and get some oil for the hot water cornbread. Come on back on and that, and show you how to cook that. And then that'll be another thing. And then I'll show you how the food gets done. I'll cook the hot water cornbread and the food will be done. That way you can see both. You can see how I make the hot water cornbread, and you can see how the food looks, and then be like, oh, this guy is full of fluff. But anyway, like I said earlier, when I first started talking about this video, I said, if you care about somebody, make sure you call them and check on them, because like I said, it's worse. It's bad enough. It's a fine thing. And when I talk, you can't. It's a whole different ball game. So, like I said, I was kind of in the dumps for Father's Day because my dad's gone. I can't call him up and say, "Hey, Dad, this and that." So, we got to keep pressing on. So, y'all be best, and I'll be seeing you. I'm out. Peace.